Hey guys, before we get started, we want to tell you about our awesome partners, Syrah Technologies, Gregg Vet Clinic, Hicks Chicks, Kenny Chesney's Chair Bay Rum, and all of our awesome partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and I am in the studio with Shannon Jex, Kristen Truitt, and Mallory Sewell. How are y'all today?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. You guys are with Leadership Natchez, and we are here today to talk about the 2024 Leadership Natchez Kickball and Pickleball tournament this year.
Absolutely.
So, but before we get into that, we're definitely going to talk about this, but before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about what Leadership Natchez is.
Absolutely. I'll give you a little background as I know it. Leadership Natchez is an organization of local business professionals, and about 15 professionals each year come together. It's a 10-session, year-long organization, and we get to go around the community and learn about different organizations, different clubs, different businesses. So far, we've visited the jail, we've visited the Sheriff's Department, we visited Pleasant Acres Day School. We've learned about local education offerings. We've learned about healthcare, social services, the court system. So it's really a variety. It's not just what you think as, oh, we're going to see some of the industries. You really get, over the 10 months, a good mix of social services, nonprofits, businesses, so that you can educate local leaders and then inspire them to serve in different ways, because what pulls on their heartstrings might not be the same as mine. And over time, we hope that this program is going to be a lasting, make a lasting effect on young professionals here. I say young.
Yeah, that's
very...
I think that's really great too, because it gives you an overall view, and we think that we know everything that's going on, but then you start getting into things, you're like, wow, I didn't know this is how it worked, right, or whatever. Marley here at our stores, she's in it, and she said nothing but good things, and she said, just talking about how she feels like she's growing already, right, meeting new people, and just meeting new people that you guys may have known each other before, I don't know, but there's a lot of people that she didn't know that she's getting to know, and that's pretty exciting too.
Actually, to that point, I know a few. I worked with Mallory. I know Marley socially, but a lot of the people were new faces. And and we just started in February was our kickoff. We had a 2-day retreat with our group. And that was the first time we'd all met. And the Stennis Institute out of Mississippi State put on a leadership camp for us, teaching us about problem solving, leadership development, all types of things. It was really neat. We got to take personality tests and learn our personalities, good, bad, ugly sides of that. But it was really neat because then we got to sit with people that had like traits of our personality and then work with people that had a variety of personality traits. And you really build, your skills on leadership that way. So that was how we kicked off. And over the months, we spend 1 day a month together. So we really have grown so close. And we look forward. We have a group message that we're always in talking to each other. And we look forward to that day of fellowship together. And I hope that we will meet up and continue to do things long after we graduate.
We've done this interview to promote the kickball tournament for the last 2 or 3 years. And the feedback that I hear from those groups talk about how they still are tight and they still hang out and all of that. So I see them around, and but I think there's a couple of reasons, and we'll move into this, but I think that there's a couple of reasons that that's important. Number one is to just educate our young leaders on what is happening in Natchez. Mm-hmm. And then number two, try to motivate them to stay here and make a difference, because we're like every other small town in America. People want to go off, and especially young. You get older, you're like, I'm ready to come home. Right. But they want to just run. So the more people that we can get involved, once you get involved here, it's a pretty cool place.
Right.
You sit on the couch all the time and complain, it's probably not that cool. But if you actually get involved and get out there and try to make a difference, it's actually a great place to live. So I think that that's important for people to do things like you're doing. So I applaud you for doing that.
And the opportunities are endless. I mean, what we've discovered as we've gone around is, yes, there's opportunities at, stew pot and the things that your mind, normally goes to as service opportunities. But there's so many needs in our community. And just going through, I think we all felt this going through the jail the other day. And, when we were talking with one of the judges, and there are just so many ways that you can impact all ages, all walks of life in our community. And I feel like once you start to serve and start to learn, you can't step away from that. Once you see that need, it's just, it's on your heart. So I think I really recommend this program to anyone that hasn't done it before, because I think it's a great way to get to know not just other leaders in the community, but the people in the court systems, the sheriffs, the people out there doing those jobs, who they are, what they do, what they need from us.
You understand a little bit more about what they go through on a daily basis too. So that they would just reach out to the Chamber of Commerce to gather more information.
Right.
Maybe visit the website, I'm assuming, or call the Natchez Adams Chamber. Before we get in this, one of my passions is helping special needs kids with disabilities. And we started something called the Brightest Stars Ball back in 2018 or 2019 now. And it started with 28 guests. And this past year, I think we had 85 or something like that.
Wow.
But you guys, one of the prior classes, our organization is one of the places where some of the money went to and everything. So we were grateful. But somebody in that organization saw that, was really touched by what we're doing and wanted to be a part of it. And now we have people that want to come volunteer and help us. And it's growing so fast, we need people to do that. So, but
it's a great problem to have.
That's right. But your organization, that we're one of the beneficiaries of what you guys are doing and what we're about to talk about. So, let's dive in and let's talk about the kickball and I think this is the first year of the pickleball, right?
It is.
Yeah. So what's up with this? Where is it going to be? When, where, all that good stuff?
It's going to be on Saturday, September the 7th.
Okay.
At Duncan Park. And registration begins at 8 a.m. So, yeah.
Can teams pre-register too?
Yeah,
or? Okay.
We have a QR code on one of the handouts that we have. You can sign up there. We can also email it to you if you need that as well.
Is there a Facebook page or anything like that on?
There's not a Facebook page, but if you need any information, we have, I think all of us have posted to our personal Facebooks. You can reach out to the chamber. I know Jenny is more than willing to give all the information. And then we also have an email address. So if you want to email with any other questions, it's leadershipnatchez2024@gmail.com.
Okay.
So very easy, but we'll get you registered. We love people to register ahead of time because that gives us an idea for food and planning, because a $20 wristband is going to get all you can eat and all you can drink throughout the day. So we'd love to know if we're going to have 10 teams or 30 teams. We'd love to have 30 teams. But it's just a great day. I know how exciting it was to add pickleball, because around here pickleball has become so popular. And so a lot of people said, let's add that. And it's a lot easier. I know my hamstrings aren't built for kickball anymore. So pickleball is kind of more my speed. And I think that's going to draw a good crowd too. And that one's only $50 a person. So if you're not part of a larger organization where you can have a 9-person kickball team, that's a good way to, even if it's your first time to play pickleball, come out and try it, because it's really fun.
So just kind of painting a picture of the day, people show up, you have a kickball field happening with, is it just 9? Can you have 10, 11 or whatever?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay, so you have to have at least 9, right? I guess.
You have to have at least 9.
Okay. And you can be
have to have 2 women.
2 women playing.
2 women, okay.
2 women playing.
And you can be an organization or just a group
right.
that says, hey, let's go out there and have a good time.
Absolutely. If you have a little workout group that you're always with and you want to show out, bring them. 9 people. There's a whole set of rules also that come with the packet. We've posted all that. So if you kind of want to read through the rules to understand what the requirements are for your team, but it's just a good fun time.
Yeah.
You'll go home sore and happy and full. And
then at the same time, there'll be the pickleball tournament, and individuals can do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. And food, drinks, all that good stuff.
Hamburgers, hot dogs.
is that alcoholic beverages also?
Alcoholic
Okay,
beverages.
That
You
may
must
entice a
be-
few people if they're
You
going to have
must
to
be
go out there.
21
Yeah.
or older to
Yeah.
play. So we do have to have that rule in place just for liability purposes. But the proceeds of the kickball tournament and all the other things that we help with during the year, we help do the Food and Wine Festival. We help do the Balloon Festival, the Chamber Golf Tournament. We raise money in a lot of different ways throughout the year. And then all of that money at the end, we as a group collectively decide where we want that to go to, or if we want to split it between a couple different organizations.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we know that firsthand, and that's really cool that and there's so many to go around. I mean, you could do different ones for 10 years in a row and still not cover,
Right.
because there's so many in a small town. It's just so much need, and the government can't take care of everything. So it's people like us that step up and fill the void. What about sponsors? Same thing. They just is there a sponsor? Do you have a sponsored packet or anything like we can put on the screen?
Yes, well, we have on our kickball form,
Okay.
it shows all the different levels of sponsorship. So I'll read them off.
Okay, you can read them off. And we'll
If
put
you
them on
want
the
to be a
screen while
gold
you do that.
sponsor, you also are the banner sponsor. So your name and logo would be at the tournament and everywhere that we put out promotional material. You also get a team entry with that. If you're a silver sponsor, it's a $500 sponsorship. You get your marketing or your logo in any of our marketing and social media posts and a team entry. Bronze is $250 and it's just a team entry. Pickleball is $50 a person. And then if you just want to be a blue sponsor, that's any amount. We will gladly accept any donation, small or large, and just know that all of those donations are going to great causes because we get all of our food and beverages or most of everything donated. And that's a really neat thing too about having 14 people within the community is everybody goes in and says, oh, I know someone there, or I can help with that. So it's a really neat committee to have.
One of the things that I tell businesses all the time, including the ones that we own, no offense to anybody out there that thinks differently, but my perspective of marketing in this area for a business is we're not necessarily a Google town. We are a community, and we're a, hey, who do you use for this? Who do you use for this? And we're a, hey, who sponsors my baseball team? And all of that. I think that this area, more than any area that I've ever lived, is very sensitive to that. So we spend almost all of our money giving back within the community. And we don't do it for necessarily marketing, but I mean, people do business with you when they see your name on things like this. People do business with you, and they appreciate the fact that small businesses, because it's hard.
Right.
And but I think that if you're a small business out there, these are the type of things that I would be doing versus some other things. So, but and then I'm also seeing that $20 wristband for lunch. Is that so people can just show up and
that's all you can eat and all you can drink.
so if they don't
You're a
necessarily
spectator
okay.
and you don't necessarily want to play, but you want to come watch, definitely come out and do that. And like we said, it's a 21 age limit because we are serving alcoholic beverages.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely fit into that round. I'm a little bit over that. And that's more my style.
We'll pencil you in for a wristband.
Yeah, that's more my style right there. I'm getting a little too old to run around all day. Can't afford to be down, like you said, with my hamstring
Takes
for
a
a month.
week to recover.
Goodness. So I think we hit everything. Is there anything that we're missing here? Anything you guys want to add in, or I'm forgetting?
I think that's everything.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a great organization. I definitely recommend everybody that hasn't done it already to either ask your employer if you're part of a small business, a big business, if you're privately owned, if you're just, a member of the community, reach out to the chamber and join one of the years because it's.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a small business, sponsor one of your employees. I mean, pay for them to come out and be a part of this because you're going to get the return that you're going to get on that, and human capital is amazing. So yeah, it's a win for everybody involved. So we definitely appreciate you guys for coming out and sharing this with us. This is always a great event. This is one of those events that every year I always hear somebody I'll be sitting around at a restaurant or something and having a beer and talking to somebody. They're like, "Did you hear what so and so that ran into each other?" And like, there's always something funny that comes from it, and everybody always seems to have a good time. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming out. We appreciate again all of our partners who help make these interviews possible, help us spotlight champions and awesome organizations in the community. Thank you to all the viewers out there. God bless everybody out there, and as always, have a champion day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, it's Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. If you like what we're doing, be sure to follow, like, share, and even comment on all our content. Also, visit MissLouChampions.com to sign up for our newsletter and to receive other information, as well as the opportunity to receive some awesome prizes. Thank you, Miss Lou, for your continued support, and as always, have a champion day.
Hey guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our amazing partners, Concordia Bank and Trust Company.
There's a reason Concordia Bank has been serving the Miss Lou since 1903. The staff is friendly and professional, and they always invest in the latest technology to best serve you. And remember,
Concordia Bank is on your side.
Hey Tiger fans, when you're traveling through Natchez, Mississippi, make sure to visit Tom and Wright Granning at Go Mart and On The Go Deli, where you can fill up your tank and your belly. Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need on your trip. Located at 4 Sergeant Prentice Drive as you're entering Natchez on the left. Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where the Po' Boys are so good you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
hey guys, Ronnie and Shannon here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we're here at our amazing partners, Gregg Veterinary Hospital.
Gregg Veterinary Hospital has been providing comprehensive, reliable, cutting-edge veterinary services to pets in the Miss Lou since 2002.
They welcome pets of all shapes and sizes who are in need of emergency treatment or who require routine medical, surgical, and dental care.
Dr. Gregg and his team offer a long list of services, including in-house laboratory diagnostics, digital x-ray, soft tissue, orthopedic surgery, dental care, extractions, laser surgery, laser therapy, preventative health, and wellness plans.
And if you need grooming and boarding services, they do that too.
So call Gregg Vet today.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to take a minute to tell you about our awesome partners, Miss Lou Family Dentistry.
They have a professional, friendly staff, and they always have the latest technology to take care of you and your family. Miss Lou Family Dentistry has 3 locations here in the Miss Lou.
So schedule your appointment today to go visit the champion team at Miss Lou Family Dentistry.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you, and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Hicks Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.